Hey everybody, it's Lauren from It's the Kellys, and today I am doing a highly requested video for a highly requested piece of luggage. I am reviewing the Monos carry-on luggage. A lot of you guys want to see it. I want to see it myself. It is one of the most popular brands out there, right up there with Beis and Away and July and Level 8. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today, is review this bag. And then in my next video on this channel, I'm going to be comparing all 5 of those brands that I just mentioned to really give you guys all of the details so that you can pick your favorite one, especially if you want to shop this holiday season. Ugh. This box was delivered to me yesterday. I bought this carry-on bag during their pre-Black Friday sale, which at the time of filming is still going on. I got it for 40% off. And I always said I'm not buying a Monos bag until Black Friday when it's on sale, because I do have to spend it with my own money because they didn't really want to send me one to review. So I bought it myself. I don't have a trip that I can bring it on anytime soon because my 2 future trips throughout the winter, I already have bags that I promised to bring. So maybe this one I'll use eventually, or maybe I'll let somebody borrow it to bring it on one of their trips. So let's open this box up. I didn't even pre-open it because I wanted to be so surprised on camera. And to be honest, my gut feeling is that I'm not gonna like it. My gut feeling is that it's going to perform not so well and get severely scratched up. And that's because that's what I've heard from you guys, my subscribers, kind of just like the Away bag. And to me, if you're paying a lot of money for luggage, it should not get scratched up. However, on the website, it does say that it's unbreakable, similar to the July. So maybe I'm going to have to test it. Okay, I need to figure out how to open this thing. I have scissors back here. Ugh, I guess I'm gonna have to stand up. So it does come with this cover, which is always a really nice feature for storage. This is the color Rose Quartz. And I'm not a pink fan whatsoever, but when I do pick a color of luggage, I pick colors that I don't already have. And I kind of wanted to choose a pink as well because a lot of people are obsessed with the base Atlas pink color that they just came out with. And I think that this probably looks a little bit like that. And Base's stuff is never available. I'm getting a little bit annoyed with the company, to be honest. This you can probably get almost all the time. The price of this bag is normally $272, but like I said, I did take advantage of the pre-Black Friday sale, and I ended up paying about $208 for it, plus tax. And then free shipping too, which is always so great. It does come in 8 different colors and 2 limited edition colors. So let's talk about the outside first. It does have these little horizontal lines on the bottom half. They are indented as opposed to sticking out. And of course it has the little Monos with the 3 dots logo right there on the front so that everyone knows you're carrying a Monos bag. Now Monos does say that this bag is made with a German unbreakable polycarbonate shell. July said the same thing, and it really held up. So I really am curious to see how this will hold up, because it also kind of feels like the Away bag, which we all know has gotten so severely, horribly scratched. This does look pretty sleek. It looks a lot like the Away bag. Who came out first, Away or Monos? I don't know. Either way, they look very similar. The TSA luggage lock is on the side of the bag as opposed to the top, which could be really great. There is a nice handle on the side that comes out, easily grabbable. And of course, there's one on the top as well. Now, I did notice that the handle here does have its button on the very bottom of the handle as opposed to the top, which I suppose is just more ergonomic and convenient for your hand. It does feel very, very smooth and does have 4 handle heights. The wheels, they made their own. They are a nice 360 wheel, just like a lot of the other bags, but they said they made their own because a lot of other wheels didn't really meet their standards. So I'm curious to see how that goes on cobblestones. And let's do a little ASMR, shall we? Now the zippers, of course, are YKK, which I have said in previous videos. YKK zippers are the zippers that you want on your luggage all the time. You do not want a zipper to break. Now, of course, if anything breaks on this luggage, they do have a limited lifetime warranty, and you can return it after 100 days. However, you cannot travel with it in that 100 days. Unlike some other companies, if you travel with it, you can't return it. You can just look at it for 100 days, I guess. So let's measure it. On the website, it does say that it is 22 by 14 by 9, which is a little bit bigger than international carry-on sizes, but smaller than what the base bag is, which kind of gets some flack for being a little bit too big for carry-on. So let's get out my measuring tape. Now, if this is actually 22 inches and not over, I'm going to be pleased. Including the handle, yeah, 22 inches. Woo! Now the width says it's supposed to be 14, which the suitcase itself is 13, but then you add the handle that sticks out and it's about 14. I'd say maybe 13 and a half, which is actually really great. And then the depth is actually just under 9. So I really do like the measurements of this. It could be a contender for international travel. It just depends on how stingy the airlines are going to be. Now, the best thing about this bag is that it only weighs 7 pounds. And a lot of the times, if you're going to travel internationally, they care about the dimensions, but they mostly care about the weight. I really do like too that the zippers are the same color as the bag and that they're not just like a black that stands out a lot. This bag does not expand, which apparently seems to be the trend these days. I do know that there are some little surprises inside. I guess it's not really surprises if I know they're there, but I know they're there because I did my research. So here is the inside. You can see that one side is covered with kind of a mesh opening and the one side has compression with these buckles. So this side actually has a little zipper. Here's the surprises, but it's mesh and this is where you can put whatever you need for convenience. You open up this side, it just has, you know, really nice depth. So this is their laundry bag. I do love when bags come with laundry bags. It is antimicrobial and helps everything not smell, and it has a little drawstring like that. And then they do have shoe bags, which I know that some of my subscribers really want me to start using. So this could either be, you know, for gym shoes or for flip-flops or maybe even for something else. And then here we have the instructions for the TSA lock, how to set it, and then a little magic eraser for scuffs on the outside, which is great to come with, but I really hope it doesn't scuff. I don't want that. And then you do have a nice little luggage tag here, which I know is vegan leather. So on this side, we do have the compression, like I said, and this one has 2 little buckles here that you can just press it and it comes undone. And then you can take this, everything in this side, and then this is a nice little additional pocket as well to hold some sneaky little goodies in there. So let's go ahead and measure the depth inside. You guys know I love to do that. I do a shoe test for every single one of these luggage reviews because I did once review a bag that could not fit a shoe inside, which was ridiculous. So my husband's shoe is a size 13, and to me, if you can't bring an extra pair of shoes, then what's the point of the bag? So let's try this side first. I'm gonna just kind of put it upside down. Totally big enough. Totally big enough. And then let's do the compression side. So kind of squishing it. That's totally big enough. And that's totally big enough. So we are good. As for the depth measurement, on the side with the handles, just over 4 inches. And this side we have just under 4 inches. It probably would actually be 4 inches, but as you can see, the zipper has like a little bit of a lip here. Everything seems really great. My only concern is going to be scratches and scuffs. So let's go outside and try to ruin a perfectly good bag that costs over $200. It's normal, right? The things I do for you guys sometimes. I did fill it up with about 20 pounds worth of stuff. Ow, that hurt. This feels so wrong. All right, it's definitely dirty, so let's bring it inside and see if it actually got scratched or if we can just wipe it off. Here it is immediately after. Definitely dirty, but gonna have to wipe it up. Wipe it up with just water first. All right, where'd that magic eraser go that I threw? Here it is. Am I supposed to get this wet? I'm not really sure. It's the worst sound ever. Still looks pretty brand new though. Yeah, just maybe some really minimal little scratching there. Very, 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 very minimal scratching right there. This side, little scratched. Considering the light color that it actually is, I'm actually still pretty impressed. And I think this bag definitely gets a good grade from me. Okay, so it's definitely not as scratch resistant as the July. That bag is like a gift from God. I don't know what they did to that bag, but that bag cannot be ruined. This one has pretty much all cleaned up. It's certainly not as bad as the Away. The Away is the most ridiculously scratched bag I've ever seen in my life. This one is actually pretty nice. So I know in this lighting this bag kind of looks like beige or cream. It is actually pretty pink when you see it in person. So what I'm going to do is show it to you up against the base beige bag really quick so you can see the color difference. This is beige, this is pink. Light pink, but still pink. Okay, so go and grab this bag, guys. 40% off at the time this video came out. Black Friday, do it up. Tell them I sent you. Maybe they'll want to work with me on future videos. Please subscribe to this channel. Please watch my next video because I'm going to take the Monos, the July, the Base, the Away, and my level 8 bag and compare them all so you can see how I officially rank them best to worst. Stay tuned. Bye guys.